Hello everyone, I'm back today with another video. I'm going to go ahead and click ready and we'll get into this game. This game is against Cabos. He is appearing to be most likely a blitzer, so I've gone ahead and went with my lower level setup that I'll use for 300, 400 around that level. Pretty central pieces, all accessible, but it's one that I've used a lot in the past before. So hopefully it works just as well in this game. So that is a Colonel, wow. Okay, so I'm expecting already Marshall here in the center, just based on that. I'll go ahead and take that, just to trade it. Let's do this, bring this up and get some info, or, nope, just scout, okay. So now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to threaten his Colonel with my Sergeant, and most likely I think he'll probably hit it with his Marshal, if he can be defended by his Marshal. Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. In case he hits it with something that can kill the Sergeant, I'll just take that with my Colonel. That's good. I'll go ahead and pick up a Lieutenant there. Alright, so I'm going to want to guard this with my Colonel. And then I'm going to want to bring up another Captain here. What is that? It is a Scout. Okay. So I know Colonel here. I might just come up and hit that with my General, since we're not really doing much on this side. Usually they might guard it with their, like, Spy or something like that. But I'll come up and hit it with the General, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Trading is fine too. Don't really mind that. I'm up a Lieutenant. Okay, that's fine with me. I'll go ahead and bring in the other Captain, and then we'll put up a Scout to guard it as a bluff. Like so. Okay. Well, you know what? He's gonna probably stay put there. Interesting. Let's do this, and then we'll come down to our Spy. Okay. It's a bluff. He'll probably hit the Major. Right. Okay, that's good, because if he moved over, that would be kind of awkward, because I'd be, like, forced to trade and all that mess. Okay, let's put that there, and then I'll come up and trade Colonels if he lets me. Because I'm up 2 pieces now, so trading is interesting. Okay, I'll leave that there. Trading is totally good for me now. I probably should have hit that with my Sergeant. Oh, okay. I was thinking that would be a good piece, but alright, that's fine with me. Okay. Let's do that. I'll hit it. Okay, I kind of figured that. Alright, he'll probably end up blitzing with his General now, so I'll have to be a little bit wary of that. Okay, that's most likely the Gen, I think. So I'll hit that, and he can have the Captain then. Let's do that. Okay, he's going to... What is that? General, right? Oh, Major. Interesting. Alright, that's fine, because I'm still up that Lieutenant, so I'm not too worried there. So we'll trade that off. And then I'm going to want to come up with my known Colonel, and then I might want to blitz with my Majors after that. But this is a Lieutenant that I can kill here. So that'll be good, because I'll be up 2 pieces then. So that'll work, definitely. Okay, I'll come trade this Major, perhaps. Don't think that's a Colonel. Okay, it was not a colonel. He'll probably trade with me now. Interesting. Huh. Alright, well actually it's trapped now, because he moved up and down 3 times, so he'll have to retreat or let me trade. And if he retreats, we'll still trade. Oh boy, okay. Yep, so we'll trade that off. I will be up 2 lieutenants, no longer down a minor, just down a sergeant. But let's bring over this. Okay, that's fine. Trading is only in my favor at the moment, so let's come scout this piece here. Spy, okay. Kind of figured that he was going to bring out either the colonel or the spy in that regard. Let's threaten to scout this, and then if he moves it away, I'll scout this piece. Or that. That works too. Alright, let's come up with our spy then. Okay, I'll let him take it with whatever he wants. Doesn't matter to me. Minor. Yeah, so he obviously knew that was the spy. I'm going to come up with my colonel, and we're just going to threaten this piece, because I'm fairly sure it's the colonel. But first, let me bring over my major to defend against any clownery that might be happening over here. More likely than not, I'll probably go into that bomb, I think. Interesting. Let's put a scout there just in case. Right, okay, I figured. So I'll trade that off. Just wanted to be perfectly safe and make sure it was not the colonel. Because it would be kind of bad if I actually did hit that with a major. Okay. I'm going to come up with a captain. There's no way he has a front row major. And if that was a major, he would have brought it down instead of coming with the one behind the lake anyway. Okay, that's fine because it's not a major and it's not a colonel. Okay, you already knew that, Lieutenant, so I don't know what the point there was. See what he does if I do that. What is that? Okay. So it's not the major, so the major is still outstanding. But at any rate, he's definitely running out of opportunities, I would say. Let's 2-score that. Scout that. Okay, just a lieutenant. So that is my last scout, but I don't think so. Alright, it's not the major. It's his unknown lieutenant. Only good for me, and then we'll trade that off, and we should be all set. I don't know his major. I'm assuming it might be buried somewhere. But I'll come up with my minor. We can just trade his known minor here. That's fine with me. This is definitely the colonel, but I don't know where his major is. I mean, like I said, it's probably have to be buried somewhere. I think it's this one here. That makes sense because it was behind a lieutenant. So I'll go ahead and avoid that. Alright, I'll just trade off these minors. That's fine with me. Might have been better to actually pressure his piece with my major before trading, but that's fine. Let's do that. Okay, he's going to let me 2-square him. Not sure what the plan was there exactly. Right, okay, so let's come and pressure this piece here. Let's do that. Okay, I'll take that. Even if that is his colonel, I feel comfortable that I have enough of a lead that it shouldn't matter. But yeah, he's going to get caught in a bluff. Or perhaps it's his, could be his major anyway. So I'll go ahead and take that out. And I'll just make sure he doesn't lotto anything too important with his colonel. Let's see, which way did he... Okay, he moved down. I just need to know that so that I could 2-square him and make it easier to trap. But he'll keep it there, of course. We'll trade. Perfect. So now all I need to do is avoid him with my lieutenant. And I have a feeling he'll probably go into this bomb eventually. Because I've been bluffing this pretty hard as a bomb. If he lottos here, that's been unfortunate, but I'm going to play it up like, you know, it's nothing to worry about. Okay. Alright, well, that has been unfortunate. I was actually debating hitting that just in the very unlikely case that it was a minor. But, yeah. Go into that bomb. Come on, you know you want to. That's annoying. So this is likely a scout, but I'll go ahead and kill it anyway, just to get it off the board. Or that works too. Okay. Let's come up with our sergeant then. That might make him a lot of this bomb, perhaps. Okay. Right. Yep, figured he would do that eventually. Picked the wrong one, of course, and that'll just be a scout, so that'll definitely be the end of the game. I wouldn't actually be surprised if he trapped his last sergeant. There we go, win. So, pretty solid win, nothing special, but just taking a lead early on and holding on to it, and that'll work for me. Alright, very happy with that. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video.